What would have happened if COVID-19 had wiped out humanity? Not all at once, not in a single dramatic moment, but slowly, quietly, until the last human voice faded from the earth. This is that story. In the first year after humanity vanished, the world felt frozen in time. Cars sat abandoned on highways, exactly where people had left them. Traffic lights stayed red forever, controlling roads that would never be used again. Phones kept ringing for weeks. Alarms, reminders, unread messages, all calling out to no one. Skyscrapers still stood tall, but their windows reflected only empty streets. At night, the planet went dark. From space, the glowing web of cities disappeared. Earth no longer shined. And for the first time in centuries, the planet was completely silent. By year 5, nature began to move back in. Grass cracked through asphalt. Trees pushed up through sidewalks. Vines climbed buildings like they had been waiting. Zoos were among the first places to change. With no keepers, gates rusted open. Animals wandered out, confused at first, then free. Lions walked through empty streets. Birds nested inside stadiums. Rivers once poisoned by industry began to run clear again. The oceans healed faster than anyone would have imagined. With no ships, no nets, no oil spills, coral reefs slowly returned. Whales sang across quiet seas, their calls traveling farther than they had in generations. The earth was not dying without humans. It was recovering. By year 20, the air itself had changed. Factories stood silent. Emissions dropped to zero. The sky turned a deep, impossible blue. Cities once buried under smog now echoed with wind and birdsong. Power plants shut down one by one. Some flooded, some failed quietly. Nuclear facilities stood like monuments, built to last decades, now watched only by time. Satellites fell from orbit, burning up as streaks of light across night skies that no one was left to see. Humanity's presence still lingered, but it was fading. By year 100, most human structures had begun to collapse. Steel rusted, concrete cracked, glass shattered and vanished beneath soil. Forests covered former megacities. New ecosystems formed where millions once lived side by side. Animals adapted to spaces shaped by humans, never knowing who built them or why. Plastic remained, buried, floating, indestructible. Our longest-lasting legacy was not our art, not our technology, not our knowledge. It was our waste. No one was left to remember our languages, our wars, our dreams. By year 1000, Earth barely showed signs that humans were ever here. Mountains eroded, coastlines shifted, cities became uneven ground, fossils of concrete and glass beneath the forest floor. Only a few clues remained: a satellite dish frozen in stone, a straight line across the land where a highway once ran, traces of radiation locked deep in the earth. If another intelligent species rose one day, they might ask a single question: who was here before us, and why did they disappear? And that is the final truth. If COVID-19 had wiped out humanity, the planet would not have ended. There would have been no final chapter for Earth. No morning sky, no silence felt by the universe. Life would have continued, just without us. So the real question isn't what would happen after humanity disappeared. The real question is this: now that we are still here, what kind of future are we choosing to leave behind?